I just cast it out there. It's about 30 yards out. Not real deep. It's early mornings. The fish are still up in these little shallow area flats. And I just start dragging it. And as I'm moving that bait off the bottom, probably the noise of the weight maybe makes a little noise. It draws attention to it. And then they see a live piece of bait moving around. It entices them to bite it.
Another walleye.
Another walleye. We've been here for about 30 minutes. Got here in the morning, tried the morning fish. And fish are biting. It's full moon last night, so I figured they'd be pretty cool. This is a decent one. Yeah, he took it down the old throat.
Yep, nice. See fish jumping all over the place out here. Okay, so what he's doing here, he casts it out and he lets it sink and just slowly drags it across the bottom. You can feel the bumps of the rocks, and you know, it lets you know what kind of structure's out there. And as he drags, he's enticing the fish to bite. Yep, fish on.
There was a slight tap, and then, then it took it. It feels like a bass jumping out of the water. Kind of a tail of a bass. Walleye like to stay below the surface.
So we catch a lot of walleye doing this. We catch wiper, we catch bass, using the same technique. When the bass spawn's on in late May, mid-May, late May, you get some nice fat bass. Yeah, he's just a little guy.
Took the bait. I was using leech. I like using leeches. I'll change up every once in a while with a crawler. Get back out there and see if we can catch some walleye or a wiper now.
Yeah, the wipers should be moving now. They should be moving in.
I'm fishing the same spot, just dragging, and these fish are just kind of cruising around searching for food. Plenty of it in here, lots of shad, minnows, all the hatch fries from bluegill, crappie to small bass or whatnot. Fish are just gorging themselves. Bite's usually pretty aggressive. It's, early in the year when the fish are just getting out of the cold season, they're a little lethargic. It's a light tap or a pull. These fish here are just, they're attacking it. They're hitting it. You just give it to them a little bit. Let them get it in their mouth and then set the hook.
Missed him?
Missed that one.
Yeah.
That was a nice bite. It's just a little setup. I call it, I think what they call it is a Carolina rig. I got a bullet weight, swivel, and my my leader with the hook and bait.
What size hook is that?
It's a number 6.
6? Okay. And that weight's about, well, you probably have it 1.5 feet
Yeah.
above the hook. What pound test line are you using?
I've got 10 on right now.
I usually
Kind of light, but this the reel is, that's about the max I would want to put on this. So I just kind of, there's not a lot of snags here, so I can get away with that. But if you're in a snaggy area, you might want to consider heavier line. Got a little wind coming from the west blowing into us, which is not, it's kind of not a bad thing. Fish like to basin, you know, as the wind comes in, it just pushes their food right to them. They're sitting on any kind of structure out here, whether it's some weeds or a branch, log, rock. They're an
ambush
yeah,
fish.
they like to ambush their prey. Here we go. That feels like a bass there. He's going nuts. I didn't get a very good hook set. I managed to catch another fish here.
Another bass.
Looks like bass is starting to come in. Nose. Alright, I've had to reset up. My line was getting frayed from the last couple fish, so it's probably a good idea if you start catching a few fish, take a minute and do another leader setup.
Do a line check too. I mean,
This walleye have got some gnarly teeth. Seems like the fish want the movement of dragging because I've had this pole, I got one now, this pole over here sitting still and haven't had any bites. It's another bass. The walleye and bass kind of share the same kind of habitat a lot, so. must have got set up on a snag there. Maybe too much. Definitely a fighter. With these light rods like this, and it's a lot of fun.
Another little smallmouth. Your dead stick, I think, is getting hit there. Yeah, I thought I saw some bumps.
Pretty decent fish, you know. You can catch a nice bass right here too.
Yeah.
Don't do a whole lot with the hook and the leeches. Just kind of set it up like that. They move around in the water. Fish eat it. We're getting a good mud line now, so fish might pick up for a little while yet. Gets too sunny and hot. This walleye has sensitive eyes. That mud line helps with that. Keeps them active a little bit more in the shallower water. I don't know if you saw, I was snagged up a little bit, but I just twitched it to get it off the snag.
I got a nice one.
I
You
got
too?
one too here.
Yeah.
We're doubled up.
We're doubled up, yeah.
Like I said, that mud line and the fish they can come in pretty shallow. Jim's got a decent one behind you there. Mine's a bass. Jim's got a walleye there.
He's about 14 inches. He's not as nice as I thought. But you know, like Keith was saying, with this mud line, it brings them in closer, and keeps them here longer. As the sun starts to come up, and you know, they'll head deeper because of their sensitive eyes.
Be a bass. Like walleye. Got that. Yeah, it's not a walleye. Look at it, he's pretty fat. He's been eating quite a bit. Still wanting some more food for the night, or for the day. There we go. Let him go. got it out of the snag. He took it. Sometimes that's typical for a bass. You snagged up, get it unsnagged, and they'll strike it. This guy's already been caught once. He's got a leader already down his throat. Somebody else. How aggressive these things are. They just keep on eating a hook down the throat like that. So you get one deep down in there, I suggest cutting it off and retying a hook, especially if they're not keepers. And otherwise they just don't make it sometimes. I got a decent one here. Tapped it and then took it. So it's a bass. He's pretty good size. Boy, I love how these things just fight, man. Smallmouth bass in this lake is just, they're just furious. Ah, he came off. Nice release.